Everyone I speak to at the moment is stressed or anxious or worried, and I just don't think we're meant to be this busy all the time. A lot of us 30, 40 something women are juggling home lives and work and trying to be a complete person with hobbies and interests and pets and partners and some cases children, and it all adds up. You see your work mindset starting to creep into your home life. If you work from home, it's even worse to try and separate who you are at work with who you are when you're resting. And the whole world is constantly telling us side hustle, pick up hobbies, do this, do that, make yourself productive. And it gives us like leisure anxiety. It's that modern feeling that even our free time needs to be structured, planned, productive, and documented. And that's largely why I've been AWOL for the past couple of weeks. I have had a very, very busy couple of weeks with work, and it leaves me exhausted at the end of the day and I can't switch off. I'm also trying to think about dinners. I'm trying to think about what we're doing at the weekend. I'm worrying about my family who've got some health issues going on. My grandfather's just been diagnosed with the C word. I'm worried about my mum who's looking after him and isn't well herself. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to cram in exercise every day. I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to avoid screen time. But at the same time, I still crave the dopamine it gives me. I'm worried about our horses. I'm worried about the cats. All going on in my mind, and I don't even have kids to worry about because I imagine that adds a lot of stress for mums. And to top that off, two things happened recently that kind of threw me. I was thrown from a horse for the first time in over a year of lessons, 17 hands high, straight smack onto my back in the arena. And whilst thankfully I wasn't seriously injured, it's knocked me, it's knocked my confidence, and I am dealing with a little bit of stiffness and soreness and not feeling great afterwards. And then my last video completely bombed. So that's a confidence knock. And it's made me think about what I want to do with life, with this channel, and how I can give up some of this leisure anxiety that the world is telling me I should have. We're constantly being told we should be doing more, we should be productive, we should be side hustling, we should be documenting everything we do, we should be planning and structuring all of our free time to make sure we're getting the most out of it. But that's like the opposite of restorative. So I think my focus for the next few videos is going to be transitioning from that high stimulus digital exhaustion to more tactile, slow, analog hobbies and experiences. So join me as I attempt a little analog restorative experiment, a sort of journey to slowly detox from the always on digital environment and try and reclaim my evenings, reclaim my downtime, and rediscover the quiet joy of low stakes physical hobbies that don't care about an algorithm. Burnout hits differently in our 40s, especially if, like me, you've got chronic conditions or just a lot going on in your life. I've still got years before I can retire, and I'm not going to be quitting my job and moving to a little place in the woods where I can live the cottagecore lifestyle. This isn't going to be one of those channels, and if that's your thing, there's plenty of options out there on YouTube. What I want this to be is more realistic. What can you actually do? None of us are going to be quitting our jobs and going to live the slow life. Life just doesn't work that way. What we're instead going to do is look at little ways we can give back to ourselves, be kinder to ourselves, take time for ourselves in little, easy, non-expensive, non-time consuming ways that hopefully just give you a little bit of sanity back and a little bit of peace and a little taste of that slow living that so many of us want. So coming up, we're going to be looking at the first couple of hours after work and how to detox. We're going to look at the lost art of having a bad hobby because we don't need to be good at everything we do. We're going to look at reclaiming our Sundays. We're going to look at where we can go analogue if possible without the need for an analogue bag and spending loads of money. And we're going to look at slow living toolkits and what you need to protect your free time long term. So hopefully you'll come along with me for the journey. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.